So we remain in the 75-kilogram middleweight division. And this one between boxers from Morocco and Ethiopia.
Referee de ce combat vient de Porto Rico. Pizarro. Juge 1, Russie. Juge 2, Jordanie. Juge 3, Ukraine. Juge 4, Germanie. Juge 5, Hongrie.
So judges for this contest from Russia, Jordan, Ukraine, Germany and Hungary. Both of these men preparing for their first bout of the tournament, having received byes in the first preliminary round. Julio Pizarro Valdez of Puerto Rico is the referee, and this contest about to get underway.
Round 1.
So 75-kilogram middleweight action. The final bout of the session between boxers from Morocco and Ethiopia. And the man wearing red. Oh, but look at the response from the man in blue, the Ethiopian representative. Both first bout of the tournament for both of these boxers, and they are really letting some big shots go. Not much feeling out behind jabs. Plenty of hooks and crosses being bombed in.
Oh, Amrani landed the first big shot of this bout round of that heavy right hand over the top of Nika's left hand. And he stalks forward, rather menacingly looking, as Nika just tries to fence him off with the left hand and a little bit footwork, some lateral movement. But Amrani here pressing forward, looking to land those hard, heavy, swinging hooks.
So minute gone in this opening round, and it's a hard punching affair so far. Beautiful right hand to the body landed by Armani.
Oh, another good right hand over the top from Amrani there. His feet coming a little bit square, losing a little bit power on those hooks. Has to keep his feet behind him. Nika still trying to just fence off. Nice 1-2. Sways back after the jab, comes back with a 1-2 counter. Well, both guys have established the way that they want to go about this. Nika now realizing that he has to box at long range and try and keep Amrani at distance.
But Amrani, when he lands his shots, whether they are blocked partially by the gloves and arms, they seem to be so heavy that they are driving the man in blue backwards, causing him to lose his balance.
Both guys' balance not quite where it should be from a technical standpoint.
Nice right hand landed by Nika.
Oh, good return there from Nika. And he's hurt Amrani there.
And all of a sudden, Nika, well, that's a dangerous tactic. The referee will determine when it's an appropriate point to stop the contest and retrieve the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece has been dislodged, and Amrani was pointing to the referee saying, put my mouthpiece back in. That is not his call to make. You have got to continue to box until the referee deems an appropriate moment to stop the bout, retrieve, and then have the mouthpiece inserted. Just look at the response here after it was dislodged. A very dangerous tactic indeed employed by the 20-year-old. Because Nika was well within his rights to continue punching.
Yep, he certainly was. Amrani, that's that footwork's letting him down a little bit. Never went square there, he done a full 360 turn. Has to keep his feet under him if he wants to let those big punches go, Ronald.
Well, an incident-filled opening round.
Well,
and Nika has got himself back into the frame very effectively indeed. Now, some questions being posed now for Amrani, because he's clearly a heavy hitter. and he enjoyed some success against Niyika in the opening 2/3 of the round, but then this man came back very well indeed, and Amrani cutting a bit of a rather disheveled and forlorn-looking figure at the end of the round.
Yeah, well, maybe it did just affect him a little bit, the fact that he never got the response that he was looking for from the referee and from his opponent after quite a stringent attack. But there we see there Niyika really going for broke when that gum shield came out, Ronald.
So it's Amrani who has taken it across the board, but Niyika ending the round with some momentum in his favour after he made life uncomfortable for the Moroccan boxer.
Really interesting to see how Amrani approaches this second round. Niyika taking his time there.
That's an understatement, man. I think that interval was about 1 minute and 5 seconds for Niyika. The bell went and he still hadn't put his mouthpiece in.
He's having a cup of tea there in the corner.
That's a terrific start to the second round by Amrani, who was targeting the body very well indeed. African youth bronze medalist in 2018. In the tournament in Casablanca in his home nation. That was down at 64 kilograms. He's continuing to mature. Excuse me, that was Niyika, the African youth bronze medalist. Oh, what a right hand! And it's bowled Niyika over to the canvas. A terrific right hand from Amrani, sending the man from Ethiopia down to the floor. And it was a heavy knockdown as well.
It sure
Plenty
was,
of time
Ronald.
still to negotiate.
Yep, and you know what? I noticed his balance was far better. Oh, that's a huge shot.
Well, he's been forced to touch down for the second time. A right hand sent him careening across the ring.
Come on, referee.
And the left hook follow-up caused him to touch down.
That
No
was a
knockdown
huge
scored.
shot.
Oh, Nika's in desperate trouble here. Trying to fight off the
He
ropes.
comes back with a big shot, Ronald. He's hurt Amrani now.
Right hand, left hand success, and both of these men swinging for the fences.
Oh, that's another shot. That's a clear knockdown, yeah.
So,
oh, he's hurt, Ronald. He's hurt.
Knocked down for the second time, and his
Yeah,
legs
he's
have
all like,
completely
see,
gone. The
he
Puerto Rican referee will probably bring an end to this. He's asking to see if the man's okay. He's let the contest go on. We're only halfway through the second round. It's been an incident-filled second round,
Sure
and
has.
Nika's still on unsteady legs.
Well, one more big shot, and that could be it now. Yeah.
So he's down for the third time in this round. And remember, 3 8 counts per round.
over,
The contest is over.
It's
And
over.
inside the distance victory for Amrani from Morocco after an incident-filled second frame where big punches were being traded by both boxers. But the man having the better and indeed final decisive word during that torrid series of exchanges is Amrani from Morocco, eliminating Teimisgeen Niyika from Ethiopia. The man who came in as the 2018 youth bronze medalist punched out of the tournament in the second round by the heavy leather that was being detonated from Amrani of Morocco. A terrific display.
It was brilliant, absolutely. Totally filled, action-packed fight. That was, for me, probably only going to end one way.
So just awaiting the verdict of this contest that's been stopped in the second round.
By RSC, referee stops the contest. In the red corner, from Morocco.
So it is the Moroccan boxer, Anas Amrani, who progresses through to the quarterfinal stage, opening his account here at Dakar 2020 with an exhibition of really heavy punching. It was a back and forth opening round, which he took for the judges, but then in the second round, the first right hand dropped Niyika heavily, and the man from Ethiopia never recovered.
No, he certainly never, no. And there was a couple of knockdowns as well. I think, was it 2 that probably should have been scored as knockdowns that weren't?
This is action from the opening round rather than the conclusion of the contest. That's when the mouthpiece of Amrani was dislodged, but there was the first knockdown in the second round, which put Niyika in a world of trouble.
Oh, there's another couple of heavy shots, Ronald, that went in as well. I don't think that was scored as a knockdown, amazingly. And as we see here, once he got his feet under him, Amrani just managed to detonate those huge shots.